Hi, my name is Skip. I'm here for two reasons. Number one, I want to help you become a better leader. And number two, I want to help you help others. So my birthday is January 31st, and this year I'm turning 28. And every year at my birthday, I do a couple of different things. One, I do a crazy workout. My wrestling coach in college had this thing where you do work exercises and repetitions for the years of your life. So I'm going to do 28 exercises, 28 repetitions of every exercise. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be fun. It's going to be hard. I'm going to be hurting, but it's going to be fun. And the other thing I do is I review the prior year and I figure out what I did well, what I did bad, and I try and really make sure that I align my goals for the following year so that I can be the most effective and get the most done. So I'm looking back on 2009, and it's kind of been a very hectic year, and I definitely lost some balance. I kind of got off kilter. I really didn't focus. I focused too much in some areas and not enough in others, and this is hard to describe without getting into really specifics, which would be then embarrassing because you would see my shortcomings. So I'm just going to say that moving forward for 2010, I'm focusing more on having balance and really striking and really making sure that I'm well poised and well balanced, that I have good footing, solid footing, and that when I strike, I know exactly what I'm going for. I'm a wrestler, so as an analogy is that if you're not in a good stance and you don't have a good body position, when you attack your opponent, you're going to fail. So this 2010, the year of the 28th, I am going to work on making sure that I maintain balance. So a couple things that I'm going to do that I'm really going to push towards. I've set some goals up. I'm going to discuss them right now. And I should say that every goal I've come up with, I've really thought about concretely what are some numbers behind each of these goals and what are some benchmarks so that I know whether or not I can measure my success. So in 2009, my goal is to write 1,000 words a day. And I got about 45% of that goal. So that's great, but I can definitely do better. So this year, again, my goal is going to be to write and to talk about gap years more. And more specifically, I want to connect with other people in the gap year industry, people who are in tune, dialed in with the gap year notion, the concept. And I want to introduce the topic to at least 5,000 people. I want to give presentations, I want to talk with people, at least 5,000 people, let them know about the gap year option. Everybody out there has someone in their life that could benefit from taking a gap year, and I know that I can help that person if they only know about the concept. Then their life will be better, or they'll be able to make better decisions academically, career-wise. So I definitely 5,000 people. That's one of my goals. The other one is to write some ebooks and maybe do some longer extended audio sessions or something where people are going to be able to download that and again gain some knowledge and gain some understanding of gap years, how to take them, where to take them, why they should take them, all that good stuff. So that I think will keep me balanced and rooted. Another thing I want to do is still connect with more and more steward leaders. Find other people who are leaders themselves, are practicing leadership, and are advocates of leadership. And I'm very fortunate that I'm going to be able to sit on the board of a nonprofit. It's a new nonprofit being established by some Bike and Build alumni. Here go the shirt. And it's called Athletes for Affordable Housing. And it's a group that is going to compose of people who take part in athletic events, they fundraise, and they raise awareness for affordable housing, which is a cause and an issue that I feel very strongly about. And so through this, I'll be able to, I think, help the organization get off the ground and really kick up. And it's definitely going to be a lot of work. It's been a lot of work so far, and I've just started. But I think that I can be a good board member for them. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to do a lot more talking about Athletes for Affordable Housing as their events come up and as they flush out and become more concrete. Yeah, I guess for myself, some other goals that I have is that I want to have more fun. I want to travel more. I want to read more books. I want to ride my bike more. I need to go to more concerts and see more art. My goal last year was to do 3 concerts per month, or festivals. It's about 36 shows. I got about 15 or 17, and maybe 20 if you can count some of the, some of the acts. But basically, I can do better, and I know I can do better. I want to have fun. I want to go to more concerts. I want to make the bands and players that I like. So I'm going to make sure that happens. So that's about it for 2010 for Skip Burns. I also want to get a girlfriend. That's something else, and that is, if anybody can help me with that, that would be huge. More on that later, I'm sure, hopefully. But anyway, that's about it. That's what I'm going to work towards. One last thing that I want to say is that I ended 2009. It was probably one of the best endings to a year I've ever had because I took part in this memorial ride with Bike and Build alumni, and it was just an incredibly awesome experience reconnecting with all these people. And it really energized me and reminded me how much affordable housing is a cause that I hold dear to my heart, and so that's why I'm excited to work with the nonprofit Athletes for Affordable Housing. Anyway, I'm done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. My name is Skip. Have a great day and go live the wheel.